do we? Well, all I can say is I, I, I have to tell you, I was so tired last night, and not because of being, oh, it's like I was so fueled with excitement all weekend long.
Mhm.
And all the possibilities of where this was going. I was going, oh my God. I just can't think of another time in history that a company has been set up for such a time. I mean, you have to think about this. Here we are, a 2.5-year-old company going on 3 years. We have everything. We have an amazing leader who can see the vision. We have the most amazing scientist in the world that we're going to talk about in a second. We have the year of the fire horse that only comes along in 60 years, the next 12 months, this next year, to make things happen to for exponentially huge growth and building a business and a new life. And I'm going like, holy smokes. Have you ever been at such a time? And then you have, on top of that, you have a shift in society when massive people are looking for other alternatives, not only in health, but business because they're being laid off. You've got hundreds of thousands of people. And now we have this amazing new product that we almost want to jump out of our seats, jump up, fly around. Didn't even need an airplane to fly around. We're going like, holy smokes! Can you believe what just happened here? We're like,
No.
what? I mean, I was like, I thought it was going to be a new flavor at the Connecticut when they popped it up, but here's our leader. Do we love Daniel Pico and
Yes.
Dr. Dan? For the last 2 weeks, they're putting together, calling Norwegian, getting the patent, and Daniel was ready to fly in an airplane to get, where's our patent? We've got to show this. We've got to do this and that. And it's something that everyone needs, something unique, different that no one has in the world. We have a patent on it. This is when the millionaires are made. This is being at the right place at the right time. I mean, I loved my last two platforms. I loved, my first platform and I loved my second one. And they were great. But this, my
This is
God.
glory. Okay.
I mean, it's like I want to jump out. And of course, another sign this morning, I got up. It's 6. I know I don't even look like I should have been better prepared in my looks right now, but I've been working, working, working. The whole sky was red. It was like, oh my God, the fire horses. It was like I'm going to send that out afterwards. The whole mountain range of white snow with red skies. And I was going, oh my God, I got goosebumps. So I am so excited. And I just, first of all, I just want to thank all of you for attending. It was an amazing event. That room was packed. And just my phone is going crazy, as you can hear. I got to turn that silent. I was so proud of each and every one of you. Antoinette jumped right up on the stage, jumping around. Everybody was like, woo! Here's that firehouse moving around, giving us that energy. And we had Shannon Schmidt out there representing us of no excuses. Amazing. And then we had Elizabeth of all the possibilities. She's making a shift in her world, but amazing leaders. I mean, it was just like clockwork. Every 20 minutes, boom, boom, boom. I mean, these are millionaires, people that know where they're going, people that were sharing their hearts out of how to build a business and being at the right place at the right time. And then the owner, of course, what did we have? Amazing meals. I mean, that lunch was delicious. Yummy, 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 yummy. And the breakfast. Who was it that told me? I can't remember. Someone said there were other groups elsewhere, and someone said, well, your breakfast looks better than ours. I mean, of course,
That was
our
me. That was
that,
me.
yes,
That
tell
started
us.
the whole conversation.
Yeah, yes. They looked over and said, oh no, that's our group. Our owner took care of us. So, with all of that, with my excitement, I want all of you to share what impacted you. And then Antoinette and Kimberly are going to talk about different things here of the promotions. Again, oh my God, can you believe these promotions that are going on only this week and a few others extended? But PowerPoints, my gosh, this is what you want to fill in your bank. It only comes like once in a year. And sometimes we always think it's never going to happen again. But because of the new launch of product, that's why they did it. So we have to really talk about that too. So I know I'm so excited. I keep talking and talking and I better be quiet. I need all of you to talk too. Who would like to share first? Who feels the
Christine,
fire?
really fast, I have a brand new 1 star, Sherry.
Oh,
Guys, she's been like 2 weeks, and so I'd like for her to talk about how she did it so fast. But I mean, she just rocked and rolled, stepped right in there. And congratulations, 1 star. But I know 3 stars around the corner.
absolutely. And I loved it. Every time I turned around, there was Sherry. She had another son. She brought her sons there, and she was always smiling, just like, wow, this is exciting. Sherry, tell us quickly.
Good morning. So my sons didn't have a choice, right? I started out with them. They use what I use, but they're all adults and have a job, so they can pay for their own. So that's where I
Right.
started.
Right,
And
good.
then I reached out to two who have known me the last 20 years, right? So sometimes we kind of shrink back when people see us making a change.
Yeah.
But if we love a people enough and we know that they need what we have, we will not be quiet. So, two things that I put together that I heard on the call last night: skinny and rich, because we talk about what we have a lot. And that's what I implemented. So, hit 1 star at the conference while we were learning. So, that's excited. And this morning I woke up to being 4% away from 2 stars. So, that's my goal for the day is to hit 2 star. But just don't be quiet about what we have. Because for
Ab-
some people, this is literally walking versus not walking and life versus death. And we need to really take that to heart.
Absolutely. You are amazing. And the skinny and rich really came from Elizabeth Antoinette. We were having dinner. We were having late dinners. We were strategizing. And there was Elizabeth and Antoinette said, I said, tell him that Elizabeth and Antoinette, tell him what you said there. I loved it. And I thought, oh, I love that saying. We got to use that. So everybody, all right.
Elizabeth, can you pop? She must be on the phone. Oh, she's here.
There she is. Tell us the conversation.
It was all Elizabeth. I was like, girl, how you do? Girl, how are you doing? And then what did you say,
You
Elizabeth?
mean our greeting? Well, let's do it. Let's do
Yes.
it. So
Yes.
you
When
go
you see,
first.
okay,
Right.
so when you see someone, you're gonna say, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Oh, skinny and rich. How are you? Skinny and rich. How are you?
Or you should say, "How are
Let's
you?"
practice. I said, skinny and rich. How are you? And then you hand her a
With
flyer. Then
attitude.
here's the
With
deal, guys.
attitude.
Here's the deal. We're gonna think it's fake, so you have the flyer ready. So because I was thinking about this driving last night, I'm like, okay, how do I make this fun? So when you say skinny and rich, how are you? Say, then you laugh it over and say, oh my gosh, I know this is funny, but you gotta read this, and then you give it to her. You see what I mean? So you have info. It's like, oh my gosh, you gotta read this. It's real, and then she's gonna and of course, what is she gonna do? She's gonna take that. So have your a printout when you say, "Oh, how you doing? Skinny and rich? How are you?" She's never heard that. She's like, "What?" She's bold, and before then you laugh it off, and you're like, "Oh, girl, you're not gonna believe this. It's for real. Look at this. It's for you. Have it." See what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then now she could laugh or whatever, but then you easily can get her number. You can connect with her.
Yes. And what are you going to give her? Are you going to give her a card or something or a picture
Now,
of the
yes, like the info, like print out on the products, because
Yeah.
that's really what you'll get. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is, Lynn. There it is. And
Uh,
your info is right set on it.
right.
Because the reason you're saying this to get her attention, and you don't need to be skinny and rich. I've gained some weight. So I don't care if you're 400 pounds, skinny and rich. How are you? Skinny and rich, how are you? Oh, girl, let me tell you what's happening. And then you're like, that it's here for the world now. And it's just like, what? That's how you do it.
Oh, oh, it's so true. And it's contagious. It's
Yes.
contagious. And that's what you just want to go, oh, we have this new product. No, oh my God. People want what you have.
Yes.
You know, I remember that's a movie, Sally and whatever it was. She was doing something, and that lady says, I want what she has. Remember in that movie? I know
Mhm.
some of you are not old enough to know that, but you go back and look at that. She's got,
When
and
Harry met Sally.
Harry met Sally. That was it. And then she's looking at the other nine, and this girl just go, she says, I want what she has,
Yes.
and that's what you want. You have this a contagious environment. Okay, awesome. All right, who else wants to share? Maybe it's your first time there. Oh, and my God, can you believe what they're going to do? We're going to have a big event in Las Vegas in August, but it's only 250 people, and I'm going to talk about that too. Instead of a convention, they're going to have that big. It's going to be a special studio in Las Vegas where they're going to have a screen all the way around the world, and only 250 can attend it, and it will be like a mini convention there, but it will be zoned in. You'll pay $49. Anyone of your team members, anyone in the world can go in, and they'll spotlight Asia, they'll spotlight Las Vegas. They will do whatever. It's like, I mean, our owner is so entrepreneurial. Think out of the box. I mean, hello. So I would just encourage you too. Do you want to rank up? Because I immediately, what did I do? I called Daniel. I have a direct line to him. Thank goodness. I just said, Daniel, I need to know that 250 they're going to be cut off at Las Vegas. I said, when can we start? What are the requirements? I need to get there right now. Because I'm thinking I want all of my people there. But of course, he said, oh, Christine, he says, we haven't quite made it, but it'll be ranked at, based and everything else. So we want everybody to be 3 stars and 4 stars, etc., because we want to show up. But that brings in another issue as we go along. We're going to set up other events in between, like every 3 months, so we can have our own convention and keep the movement going, as I talked about the other day, what I did in Houston years ago. So, okay, Brooke. Brooke.
I'm here. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to share that I'm putting together a wellness weight loss pack for my personal trainers. It includes 1 Vitalite, 1 Purify, and 2 of the GLP-3s. They just want to see a larger number. So that's a month supply. So anyway, I just wanted to share that I was doing that.
That is great, Brooke.
That is great, Brooke.
Oh, it seems like I'm echoing. I don't know why. I don't sound like echoing,
like
but you just have to
I'm
send
in
that
the car,
little.
so maybe that's
okay.
You just have to send that little.
Send that little thing to me, and so I can
Send
pass
that
it. That is an excellent idea.
That is an excellent
Wow.
idea.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they want to know the numbers. Like just selling
Okay.
1 GLP-3, they're like, oh, well, that's just, whatever is $20, $35. But if you put into a wellness weight loss pack, then it's like, oh, okay, if I sell these to all my clients, then I'm going to get over $100 commission per pack. So anyway.
Okay,
yeah.
put those numbers together.
And I can send that to you.
That's great.
Together.
Okay.
And good
That's
for you,
great.
Brooke. You signed up a lovely lady,
You signed up
and
a lovely
she was there.
lady.
She's 1 week old, and she was at the
She
event.
was there.
She wasn't local.
at the
She
event.
flew in from
yeah.
Florida.
And she wasn't local. She flew in from Florida.
Oh, no, she was with me from Atlanta.
Atlanta. I mean, that's right, Atlanta.
It's okay.
I get confused with everybody from everywhere.
With everybody from
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna mute everyone
Yeah,
and
I'm
just
gonna-
Brooke and Christine unmute.
Everyone and just Brooke and Christine unmute.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Great. Well, everybody's excited. All right. Who else wants to share? Who wants to share this morning? What they saw, what they felt, what they were excited about.
Uh,
Craig.
I'll say something. I just think the way we've got, for one thing, the leadership we had there was just unreal. So connected, being able to go up and talk to them, but to really hear their story, where we're at right now, and what they've done, it's just amazing. I mean, it really helps open the eyes that anything is possible with this. And with this company, our leadership and the enthusiasm of Daniel, it is just in the products and Dr. Dan. I mean, it is just there. And I know I've said it before, but it is time, and it is time for me and for everybody. I just loved it. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
But I
No,
was so worn out. I fell asleep on the plane. I never fell asleep. I thought I was just looking around. Next thing I know, we're landing. I'm like, okay, I don't need to sleep tonight. I got my sleep.
Oh, I know. I got in about 4:30 in the afternoon. I got up, I went to bed at 1 o'clock and then I got 4:30 and I got, oh, I got to get out the Zoom, you know, but I was really tired because like I mentioned earlier, it wasn't just all, it was the energy of these leaders and what we saw and what we can see. I've been in the business, the industry 44 years. We've got other ones 33 years. We've got, Mark Yule, we got the Farrars, we could go Holly and then I mean, I'm not picking anybody specific, it just popped in my mind. But these are people who have years of experience that came here and they know the power of this product and what can be. And I know all of you that have already started putting out on your social media, already you're getting hits. I mean, I am. I mean, I put my picture out there, blah, blah, and people say, oh, on my way home, oh, tell me more about this. I've got 4 or 5 people I think would be interested in this. People I didn't even know on social media, but they knew me from elsewhere. And I'm going, oh my God, this is really powerful. There is a real need. So, all right, Kyle.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, the leadership, of course, including you, Christine, was just absolutely amazing. But I have more of just a quick little funny story. It was towards the end, and I had a 4 o'clock checkout, and I did not want to miss a word of Daniel. So I'm sitting there looking at my phone, and I'm like, oh gosh, because I wasn't staying at the Omni, I was at the Sheridan, which is across the way.
Yeah.
But I just waited and waited and waited, and I was like, oh, please finish it. It was like a few minutes before 4. So I ran in my heels, and there were these guys that are like, wow. And I'm like, no, I gotta go. And so I'm just so glad that I didn't miss the fight. Well, I didn't miss anything, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
I had to wait till he was finished because that was, he
Uh,
was just amazing.
Yes, and he is amazing. Thank you for putting that out. I always encourage everybody to stay to the end, even if you have to stay another night. It's worth it. Now I know some people are in budgets, but we had the best leader. Last night I'm getting up and he's at 9:30. He's at the office working. George was there. I was talking to George, and he says, "Oh, we're just talking to Daniel." He's at the office last night. After Dr. Dan, the crash crashed. So many orders were going in. Everybody was excited. I can tell you the Asians are saying, what we want it. We want to know it. I sent things out to my people in Asia and they're going, they're just like, it's not just the US, it's Asian too. Now you may think they're skinny, but they all, they've gotten Americanized. They have a few pounds there too. Everybody's trying to lose weight. Women have hormonal problems, blah, blah, blah. So it's a hot product. It is really awesome. All right, who else wants to share? Sylvia.
Christine.
Yeah, Miriam.
I'll wait. I'll wait. Go ahead, Sylvia.
No, go ahead, Miriam. Go
Okay,
quick.
mine was really quick. I mean, so much. I took copious notes, but something that really hit me was nothing is, and this I think was Corbin Roush, nothing is more powerful than a made up mind, period. End of story.
Absolutely. Total commitment. Yeah, there's nothing more powerful. And you have to have that belief. See, I believe it. I believe it. I believe in this energy. I believe that this is because if you have one little shred of doubt, it's like putting a dropper of ink in a glass of water. It muddies everything else. But when you have clarity and no, it's non-negotiable. I know where I'm going. This is what people feel it and they follow you. And you are invincible. You become this fire horse. You know, it's incredible.
100%. The
Yeah.
feeling you have is so different coming away
Yeah.
from any of the events, but this one in particular,
Yeah, this
so
this was
exciting.
amazing. Yeah, and you know what? Those that didn't show up, I'm really sorry you couldn't make it. But this is the important thing. You can't just say, "Oh, take notes for me" or whatever. It's not the same. It's not the same to be in the room, to feel the energy, see the people, feel it good. All right, Caroline.
Yeah, one thing I got out of it is, I mean, the products are amazing. I'm excited. But one thing that Daniel Piku said, and I really appreciated what he said, was that I always said, oh, I got this first person who's going to bring on a bunch of people for me. But what we want to say is, I want to help that person make it big, you know,
Yes.
because that was one nugget I think I got out of this whole thing, because I always said, "Oh, I got this person, they're going to bring me, make me rich," right? Well, no. I want to help them, and that's what we're here for, to serve them.
Absolutely, Caroline. And that's the ticket. It's never about you. Now you understand the word. It's not about you, it's about your people. And that's why I want to rise the tide, rise all of you up to be the great people that you are there. And when you take that approach, they will flourish. And it's so, so true. And see, now there's an example. Caroline took that one statement. That's why everybody heard all these great nuggets, but some resonated more than others with different people. That's why you have to show up at all events. As I said on stage, I have never missed a corporate event ever, ever, ever in my 44 years. I don't care. And you even heard people on the stage. I had to give up birthday parties. Excuse me. I'm so excited. Sometimes, I remember years, well, something was happening. It was a family reunion. I thought, well, our birthday, well, the birthday can be, what if it's the birthday party's 2 or 3 days later? At least they know the kids can see they don't care as long as they get their presents and all of this and that. But don't use these little things. Oh, I've got this going on. I can't. That tells me right there that you're not really all in. An all in person is going to say, I'm going to run around, do this, jump over hoops. We will make it happen. And we will figure out how we're going to pull the family. And you really want to let your family know, hey, this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. We're going to delay the birthday date. One day won't make a difference in 24 hours or 48 hours, whatever the event is. And because mom is going to make a lot of money, and then she's going to buy you a car when you're a teenager, and then they're really happy about that. You see, you have to kind of show what's in it for them long term. And it is true. It's about the future of helping your people. I know that's what Elizabeth is doing. She's working, she's buying that car for her son. She is looking out. And so now they're all in. Oh, mom, go ahead. Who are you talking to? Get going. You have to flex around your life to be successful. I was thinking back, remember when I created that movement in Houston, and then I did the same thing in Chicago. We did it in Atlanta. Every Saturday morning, as Jackie will know, because she was there in Merriam. I'm thinking of people that were in Houston. I was up every Saturday morning at 8:30 doing a career breakfast. Starting with 2, 3, and then it became 50, and then it became 200 every week.
And they
this
were
mass,
powerful. They were so
yeah,
powerful.
yeah. And that's what we're going to do here. We really have to create this movement, which we're going to do in the Fire Horse year. But I was inconvenienced. Most people say, no, Saturday is my day off. I don't want to do that. You know, well, guess who became the multimillionaire? You see, that's the bottom line. I mean, so what? You get up earlier. I'm looking at Lynn gets up early, 4 in the morning, sometimes going making all those contacts at those running things. You have to do this. Really, really important. Erica.
Good morning, Christine. As you were
Good.
talking about that nugget, one of my team members came with me and she's fairly new and she's taking the products, but she wasn't sure, she's not sure how to transition into sharing it with other people. And the one nugget that she took away, and I don't remember who said it, but they said, we're not salespeople. We are in the business of solving people's problems. If you have a financial problem, we have a solution. If you have a health problem, the simple six, we have solutions. If you're having weight management issues, we have a solution. And for her, she said that was her mind shift. She's
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. And it is true, isn't it? We are in the business of solving problems, from health to future revenue, changing the world. And see that again, that's why you have to be there. I mean, those that and we talked about that at the convention, at the leadership. There were people there in Dallas, close to Houston, that could have driven in, but they did other things. They had other things. That's okay. But they're not in the movement. They're not the fire horses. The fire horses are the ones that attended, and and you're gonna light the sparks to create more fire horses. Maybe you can go back and light some of your team members, and if they don't get it yet, love them. But next is your four-letter word. You are looking for people that need you. We're not in the business of dragging people. We are the best product, a unique product. And oh, I just get so excited. I can hardly talk. All right, who else wants to talk? And then we're going to have some Antoinette and Kimberly are going to talk. Anybody else right now? Who is this? Elizabeth, is that you? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Oh.
You're on fire. You got it.
So first, one of the things that really I wrote down, I don't take a lot of notes. I just write things that really jump in my brain. But one of the things that was good, guys, I really took that for me. Discipline your disappointments. Tame
Ah,
them. And I wrote there, tame them, because right now as we're here and you're ready to rock, you're ready to move up, and immediately you think what you're going to do, which is the opposite of what you've not done. The mind, that voice, that autopilot voice becomes louder. Discipline and tame it. We got to tame it. Yeah.
Thank you for
So
that.
yeah,
yeah.
that really jumped out because that's where it is. But I just wanted to say that the energy, the synergy, I just want to say, don't miss anything next time. Don't just go with God. Go with God, go with God. Because when you go with Him, you don't know everything, but He's going to put it in line for you. I have had people who, you guys are going to laugh. Like, I had to be at a wedding, and I said I couldn't be at a wedding because I got to be at the seminar. And I said to them, if you want me to be at this wedding, and I know I'm nobody, but I'm telling you, you got to set a date where I can come. And I said, it's only a week later or a week before. And so I couldn't go. She was mad and didn't talk to me, and the divorce happened while she wasn't talking to me. And listen, I'm not making light of this. I'm just saying, don't waste your time.
Right, exactly. Yes,
That
yes.
divorce happened, and she was still mad at me, and we had moved on. But listen, I picked up two Cadillacs. No apologies. So, but the point I also just want to make, Christine, is that us here, Black Crow, we're in a, like, okay, I know I'm not projecting, but maybe I am, but the company needs us.
Oh,
This company needs us, and we need more training. We can increase. I am just so excited. And this one product, it's an answer to everything you have. Just say, I have a solution as a product. Okay, that's what I'm doing. How does it relate? How does it relate? It relates to everything. I was coming back. I already talked to someone at the last night, 1 a.m. in the morning. My son was like, because of this place we stopped to get barbecues, a special place in the nook somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
yeah.
But they're open at night, So he kept saying, Mom, are you bringing the barbecue? I'm like, yeah. So I went there. This girl was working. I know she'd worked there she was so nice, so pleasant and beautiful, just blonde hair. And she was looking so good that early in the morning and smiling at me. That was special. And then she said, we got to talking and she said she worked there for 9 years. I said, we stop here almost every year. I've not seen you. She says, I only do 2 days because I have to be with the kids. So you can be in a conversation. So 3 children, 16, 8, 16, 14, and 8. So I saw consistency. I saw a devoted mother. I didn't see a ring. She works consistently. And I thought, So now it's getting the food. And I said to her, you know what? You have such a pleasant personality. You just really make my day this late at night. And I said to her, I want to share something with you. I can see you have consistency. And, and I said, I'm a single mom. And, one of the things that is so important to me is to make this extra money. Would you be interested in knowing how to make some extra money? And she did this. And I said, I would love to share with you, no strings attached. I want you to jump on a Zoom with me and listen. And I didn't go into the GLP yet because I really felt something in her. And I said to her, and she went ahead and gave me her number. And I said, I want us to connect. I said, I do. And she said, thank you so much. And I look forward to connecting with you. I said, because I know if you're here this time, you want to make extra money, but you don't have the time. She said, that's it. So she's going to get in the Zoom with Christine. I have another one, Amber, that I met Amber at the coffee shop. And I've been doing this abundance meditation and everything. Like life is coming in luxury everywhere. And I walk into her the second time. I said, oh, I don't remember if it's Grande. I couldn't remember what's a medium. She said, she's so young and beautiful. She said, it's on me. I said, oh, you giving me this latte? She said, yeah, you're so beautiful. I'm going to let you have it. Well, guess what? By the time you know it, she's got the card. She's ready to join. She's texted me. I can't wait for us to connect. So let's go out to bring joy. Let's go out to spread it. And our fears will be quietened. Our disappointments will be tamed because we are giving. We're giving. We're just giving. One for you, one for you, one for you. That's it. So I'm just
absolutely. And I know Miriam and I, we got the Uber driver. He was amazing. I mean, we won't go into all that, but he was amazing. And then I was in checking in into the airline, and then the lady was helping me get my bag and this, and we talked. She says, oh, I said, you've been so nice. You've been so pleasant. Thank you so much. You made my day, made it so much easier to travel. And she says, oh, I'm just so delighted to help you. And I said, oh, are you planning? How long have you been here? She said, well, I've been here 8 years. Are you planning to do this forever? Well, no. What would you like? Well, I like to help people. And I said, oh, well, that's what I do. And I'm in the health and wellness. She says, oh, I love health and wellness. I said, oh, give me your name and number. That was it. And so I will call back. It was just boom, 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 2 or 3 minutes. And that's called warm chatter. Okay, is there anyone else that wants to share? Amazing weekend. So, all right, Antoinette, let's start. All right. We can't hear you. Oh, Antoinette.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, what a morning. Thank you for sharing. And thank you, Elizabeth, for reminding us of all the talent that we have. I think I told Christine that I had a prospect that was at the bar, and Kimberly was just on fire. Like I said, Christine, Kimberly walks over. She just said all the right words, all the right things. And then this morning you hear from Elizabeth, and I know there's a lot of us on here, but you hear from Elizabeth that she's not a note taker, but blah, 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 blah. But what I want you guys to understand is that these two women were at the top of a company, and they do things differently, but we are so lucky to be in the presence. And several of you have been at the top of your company, your business. And what you said is so true, Elizabeth. Thank you. We, the Black Crow people, look out, look out. So I want to give you guys a tool. I do want you to know I was playing this morning on trying to get this on YouTube. We'll play with it a little bit later, but the YouTube channel for Black Crow is live. Now, it doesn't have anything yet, but it's live, and we're getting there, y'all. We are pulling this together, so stay tuned for that. Second thing, tonight with Daniel Piku. I want you guys to think about this. Ashley and I did this last night with your group, doing an after party. We're going to do it again tonight. But
You mean Dr. Dan? You mean
Dr. Dan, I'm sorry. With Dr. Dan tonight, he's going to do like 15, 17 minutes. So maybe with your group, you might want to say, oh, I'm going to do an after party. You get everybody who had guests that went on, hop on your Zoom, your personal Zoom, and answer questions. It just because they have questions and they're excited and they're ready to, you know. So we were like getting orders last night right after the call. So I know I'm pulling that together, but you might want to pull that together. I think do it more in small groups, like with your group, and just say after party on my Zoom or on FaceTime or whatever. So that's another idea. And I want to share my screen because the company, I guess I have to log in again because we were talking. Hopefully it'll log in. The company, I want everyone to know that the company is posted in the back office. So this is your back office. If you're brand new, get to learn this back office. But I want you to go to the wall.
Well, we can't see anything. We don't see.
Oh, you can't?
No, we see it says Antoinette has started screen sharing, but we don't see anything.
Okay, let me do it again. Hold on. Stop screen sharing. Hold on.
But
Let me
while
do it
you're
again.
when
Hold on,
you're
let me
doing
try
that,
it one more
I
time.
want to point out what uh,
Go ahead.
Elizabeth was saying while you're getting this up. It's still not there.
Mm.
Is that the company needs us? We're the force. We're the force. We're going to build this huge company for Daniel and the rest of the world in the U.S. And it will
Is it
spread out.
there?
Nope, nope, no,
Okay,
no,
well,
no.
I'm just gonna talk through it, then forget
All
it.
right, all right.
We'll figure.
Yeah,
Maybe it's because we have too many hosts. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But I
yeah,
can
yeah.
talk through it.
All right.
Guys, on the wall. So in your back office, there's something called the wall.
Yeah.
If you go to the wall, everything is posted. So everything that we're about to talk about is posted on the wall. And you can print, if you weren't there, you can print the flyers, you can print all the cards, you can get additional information. It's all there. So there's three things going on right now that you need to focus on. Number one, we have 1 week, 1 week for the promotions. I know George did a great job last night explaining Power Up, explaining why you want to get Power Up, why you want to get started. I know we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on this week. Just note that you need to do everything you can to get that $1,000 package if you can. Start selling some products. You get paid in 1 day. So sell some Internel. You get paid $32. And you take that money, you turn it around, and you buy that Power Up. So get working today. You have until Sunday in order to get that. I know we're going to talk about Power Up later. For those of you that are not 3 stars, you only need 7 people on your team to buy that $1,000 package. And you're a 3 star. I don't care how long you've been here.
That's
If you
right.
want to
That's right.
instantly be a 3 star, you find 7 people that are ready to go and you can be a 3 star. Then the second thing, so that's 1 week over on Sunday. Number 2 is this little card, and you can print this. It's in the back office if you need to. They get to join for $1, but they must buy 100 CV. So $1, buy a pack. $1, buy a pack. 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks for this. This ends on the 19th. Oh, I cannot see. Whatever
No.
2 weeks is.
It's not the 19th. It's but that's
Whatever it is, the
the
20
power
something.
ends up the 19th on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
Until
2
the
weeks. You
26th.
have about 2 weeks for this, baby. Now, here's the thing. I have seen already people who used to just get little itty bitty orders bumping up to 100 CV. You see, this company's smart. If you say it, they will do it. But a lot of you are just saying, oh, just pick what you want. No, you say pack. We want a pack. You sell packs. It's $1. You say, what pack do you want? And I add the dollar. Not, it's $30, pick a pack. No. What pack do you want? We add the dollar. What pack do you want? You add the $30. That's how we language. So you're going to say to them, these 2 weeks, you pick your pack. It's only $1. If I were you, I'd say, I'll send you the dollar later. It's free. So that is 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Then you have, again, this is on the wall, on the wall. This is going to last a month. We have until, I think this is the 15th of next month that this one is going to last. So what the companies was doing is you get your products, you sign them up for $1, now you duplicate. They're genius. Daniel's a genius. So now what you're going to do is duplicate yourself. So now the first thing you're going to do is get your 2. It's very simple. Ashley is going to talk about this on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Christine's Black Crow. We're going to do this. Ashley is very, S personality. She's perfect for this. She is going to do the onboarding on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock But what you're going to do is now you're going to get your two. You're going to get your two. And the company's going to give you $25 cash. So you get that person, then they get two. Then what you're going to do is have those two people just get their two. They're going to get $25 each, but you're going to get $50. So you
Okay.
can make $75 just like that. But really, guys, it's not about the money. It's about growing two by
Yeah.
two by two by two. And I'm going to let Kimberly talk, but I want to remind you, I was sitting this time last year with, I think, close to 190 CV, including Power Up and everything else. Shannon, bam, just started. She was like on fire. She went to leadership and she got crazy. And then she got Elizabeth and they got crazy. And they ate up every point I ever had. It was gone. So you may be sitting on a lot of CV thinking, I'll never eat this up. You are going to get a superstar. It's
Yeah.
going to be gone because we didn't even have GLP-3. Holy
Right.
moly. So, Kimberly, take
right.
over, but
All
I
right.
want you guys to get in that back wall and let's get to work.
Yeah, thank you. Very, very, very good. So be sure to on Saturday morning get your people there. And you got those all. It's everything is set up, but the most important thing this week is the power up points. What Antoinette was saying. You may think, well, I've got enough volume. I don't really need that. Maybe I'll buy a smaller pack. You don't know when that superstar comes in that blows. It's on, and they're on the other side. They're bringing that 600 out from the power up points, and it's like free money. If you do $1,000, you get 15,000 power up points. That power up points never goes away until you use them. It's like a bank. And then if you go over there and start billing 300, that is worth 25 cycles to you. So one power up pack could be worth 25 cycles. Now, if you do it, you can buy 2 packs. That would be worth 50 cycles then, wouldn't it? 25 and 25. What does it take to get to 3-star pro? 50 cycles in a 4-week period. So just getting 2 packs. But now if you want to go on, because you want to go to elite or get close and moving on top, excuse me, all this traveling. I didn't get sick, which I never do get sick, but it's just the voice. I'm talking and screaming. Is 75. You can order $3,000 packs. That's the max, and you get that would be worth 75 cycles. Well, what is it to be an elite? 100 cycles. So you're almost there, and you've created more volume. So you really want to get that ready, and then you take that and you get out and you start putting 300. Everybody else goes on the other side. And I'm going to diagram that tomorrow morning on my whiteboard just to show you one here. And we've got all this power up points. And then we just go 300, 300, 300, cycle, 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 shoo, shoo, shoo. They're taking the 600 out of that. It's free money. Normally to cycle, you have to do 600 and 300. But you got a bank of credit. Free money. It's free money. And so you can't lose. But now you have but it's not only the people on the other side that are doing this. Maybe you're bringing somebody in, they do a pack and it's 300, you make a cycle. It's your people's by the duplication. They're bringing in 2 with the system. They're bringing in 2. All of their volume counts towards that 300 to help you cycle. So it's the whole team effort. So, for example, maybe I've got my volume here, and now I have Antoinette. I bring Antoinette in. She gets her 2, and I cycle. But now Antoinette gets her people to get 2, and those people get 2. When they are ordering, that is part of that 300 for another cycle. And so it goes to infinity. It's not just your personals, it's your people's. And when you get that, it's just like, let's use Shannon as an example. She was enrolled by Antoinette. I told Antoinette had a lot of volume and power up on her left side. And I said, okay, you only bring every new person you bring in. Now we have the perfect product, the GLP. They're all buying. Everybody goes on the other side. And that is exactly what happened. So Shannon came in, we put Shannon on the left side. And Antoinette had all those PowerPoints. She started, but then she brought in Elizabeth, Shannon did. And really, Elizabeth blew out Shannon's legs. It was Elizabeth who brought in 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many you brought in. I mean, like a gazillion.
7 stars.
All right, 7 stars. Look at that. So here it was. You had Antoinette. You never know when they're going to come in. So Antoinette's here. She enrolls Shannon. Shannon brings in Elizabeth. Elizabeth blows that out for Shannon. So what does Shannon do? She now goes to her other side and starts building. And that's what Antoinette did. She started building because she knew that Shannon and that PowerPoints was it was just rocking. So all she had to do was focus on one leg. And then with that, she built Antoinette built 200-300 people on the right side. And now that became so strong that now she can flip to the other side if she wants, or she can keep building. I mean, that's how you build powerful legs. You only need 2 or 3 great people on there. But the value of the PowerPoints, it's a forced behavior. It's not just for ranking up. It's a forced behavior to help you build the other leg massively to be a stronghold. So I encourage all of you.
I just
if you
ordered.
want- All right, great. And you have volume, Miriam, but it always goes on your power leg.
Yes.
But you'll go through it. You will absolutely go through it. And you can go up. I mean, what do you need for 4 stars? You need 200 cycles, and 5, you need 5 stars, 500. And then we get to 6 star, we're at 1,000, 7 stars, 1,500 cycles. So that volume, the more volume you have on that side is really important for your future. To rank up, and you don't lose anything. You make money. You're just investing forward.
Yeah,
if that
I'll be a
makes
6
sense.
star. Thank you.
Some of you don't quite get it yet, but now if you don't want to build and you just want to be a 3 star, that's okay. I wouldn't encourage you to buy the large packs or buy multiple packs because I don't want you to say, oh, I got stuck with all this product. Whatever. Well, first of all, we know the GLP is going to go off or you can use it yourself. But this is for people that really want to build big and fast and rank up. And when you rank up quickly, you lead by example. That people come and say, oh my God, I went, you've been in a year and you're already here. You're a 4 star, 5 star, 6 star. It gives them hope. They can see it can be done. So it's more than just the immediate moment of ranking up. It's leading by example to show that it can be done. That's what great leaders do. So really important. If you have a credit card that's been sitting around for emergency, maybe this is your emergency credit card time to do it this week or whatever. But again, I don't want you to go in debt. I don't want you to do that. It's just for those that want to rank up that feel that they could. Everybody clear on that? But if nothing else, get the smaller GL pack of 200. Everyone should have that. You won't get power up points on the 200, but at least you have the product at a special discount. Now on that power up pack, you also get 4 revives on top of that. So it's a win-win. I mean,
Christine,
yeah.
even retailing it, people will spend 125, 150 on one. You'll get your money back very quickly, even if you're not building.
Yeah. You just thought people, you have this new amazing product. And we were talking about that last night. You could make, if you had like 3 packs, like $6,000 or something. If you're retailing it at 200, if it's less, maybe it's 3,000. Well, you got your money back. You know,
I want to say that it's Purify. Purify that comes with it because you said Revive.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Purify is correct. Okay. All right. We have some changes also on our packs and our product introduction bonuses. Things have changed, and I'm going to be working this afternoon on a new slide presentation. I've got to get all of that together, so I'll be ready. Kimberly, you want to talk about that?
Yes, it was such an exciting event, and all of the news that we had from corporate, Daniel, and everybody else, Dr. Dan, of course, is the most, like, this is the lightning bolt time of this entire company. This is the thing. This is the one moment we are all going to remember, because this is going to change the trajectory of all of our businesses. And I was just reading something the other day, last night, in fact, and it said that when a company is at 200 million, that is that secure number. You know, after 1 or 2 years. Before that, it's a startup. After 200 million, and now with this, oh, I know we were going to hit the $1 billion mark, probably sooner than anyone ever expected.
Yeah.
And one other thing, I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody who did change their schedule to be here, because those are the ones that I truly believe feel like this is my business. It's not even like I have to go to a company event. I am going to my own event. This is like my board of directors who are speaking here. I'm one of the board of directors of 3 International, and it just depends on how you think about it. So I just hope everybody truly just says, this is my company, you know, and I am just really excited because all of our information that Antoinette shared and everybody else, and we have these like little flyers, but they're on our back office, but they're also in the 3 app. Every single thing is in the 3 app. All the packages have changed. We're really excited because just what you were saying, Christine, about the changing of our habits and everything is just like we are trying to get everybody on SmartShip. And so those pro packs that gave you a whole year of, 60 CVs every single month are gone. And this will be better because we're having all of our people be on SmartShip. And I think the second, I didn't even look at, you told me to talk about this like 2 seconds before we started. And so I think the second pack for 1,700, I'm not even sure if that's still there, is it?
No. The pro pack
You
is
know
gone.
these things better than I do. I'm just excited to be here and to say everything is on our 3 app and check your back office.
Yeah. Well, the pro pack is gone. The top point now is like it was the business builder that used to be like 1360 or something. Now it's 17 something. And you get a pro-
$17.99.
Yeah. That is the top, which there's no pro pack. So you put them on the business builder. Oh, gosh, I don't know what's wrong with this morning. You get them on the the business builder, and then immediately you say, let's set you up for SmartShip. You heard this also during the event. You don't say, do you want to be in SmartShip? No. You say, well, let's get this. Now let's set you up for your SmartShip. We can change the order or whatever, but we don't want you to miss out on the volume for the future. And explain, because a lot of volume is going to be coming in from everyone, and people don't want to miss out on that. So we've got that one, and then we've got the let's see the other one now. Just all right, all right. It's in your
Christine,
wall.
I have it right here. You want me to go
Oh
over
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Tell
So
them the
now they're called,
PIB.
we're doing the simple 6. So how the company wants us to talk about it is the simple 6. So the top package is called Simple 6 Ultimate Pack. The only reason why I know all this is I put it on my wall.
All right,
But
good.
Simple 6 Ultimate Pack. So the Ultimate Pack is 6 months worth of the Simple 6. And so you could say it's 90 days for you and another person, or it's 6 months. And we're going to put you on SmartShip. You're going to figure out what you love the most. You're going to figure out what you need more than one bottle. For some of us, remember, those of us that have allergies, they're doing more. Those that has backache, they're doing more. So we'll teach you how to talk your way into that part. And now that we got the GLP-3, that'll be easy. Then
And
you
the
have,
PIB on that is 250.
and the PIB on that is 250. Then you have the Simple 6 Elite Pack. So the Elite Pack is 2 of each. Again, you're just going to say, I mean, 3 of each, 3 of each. Let's get you started for 90 days. Let's get you started for 90 days. Let's get you the GLP-3 and put that on Smart Chip. I mean, there's going to be a language and ease. This is so easy, easy. And the PIB on that, Christine, is, I think, 125.
Yeah, it's 125.
On that. And then you have the 6 Boost Pack, they're calling it. Boost Pack, which is for 2 months. 2 months. And I always remember Gladys saying this. You need, more than just 1 month. Let's try this for 60 days. See how this works for you. Everyone's different. Let's see what works for you, what you need, what you don't. And so that'll be the Boost Pack. And then the Simple 6 Starter Pack. I love that. So, or just take home, some of you are laughing probably. Or do you want to just take home the Simple 6 Starter Pack? You start at the big one and then you say, oh, just the Simple 6 Starter Pack.
Right.
If you can get them started on that, and that's 1 of each. And then they
and the PIB is 25.
No, 50 for that one.
Oh, 50. All right, it's
50 for that one. And then the 3 intro pack is 25. And
Okay,
I
yeah.
missed that intro pack. So I'm so happy. And they switched it from the immune to the green one, or
Purify.
Purify, because it's going to go with the GLP-3. Like, think about it. And
GLP and the Vitality.
And the Vitality. So for those that know, like, the main thing is Vitality, if you can get them, and the Purify. So the beauty of this is then you get to say, because we've been closing people, and I love this. You say to them, oh, would you like the Kinetic? Or would you like skincare? So it's very clean. Simple 6, skincare, Kinetic. And guys, they're just adding on. They're just adding on. Don't be afraid to say it. It's happening these last 2 or 3 days. I know all of us that have been closing people. It's really working. So again, thank you, Kimberly, for reminding us. Everything is on the app also in your back office. Just spend a little bit of time looking at it.
All right.
Spend a little bit of time and print
Good.
it.
And I think let's go through that again. That'll be one of our trainings this week to be more, we'll be a little more organized. We all just got in late last night and we're all like, oh, just trying to overload to kind of get you to look at your back office. And because you're really good at that, it's suggestive selling, and all the language. So we will do that this week. Tomorrow morning, we'll talk about the PowerPoints. And then maybe the next day we talk about the suggested pack. That'll be part of our training. I think we have to adjust this to the new things that are going on.
And
So
could I add one thing too?
Yes,
The
Kimberly.
new enrollment form is in the back office and on the 3 app as well.
Yes.
Perfect.
So the new
Thank you.
enrollment form with everything and the new action plan, which is really great. So everything is right there. Everything we talked about, everything Antoinette showed is there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Even the marketing department didn't know all of this was going to happen. It was such a surprise to everybody that everybody is crazy today trying to get it organized in a good way, if you know what I mean. So we just wanted to at least throw that out for you and give you to know where you're going. So today you need to focus on number 1, reaching out, posting those pictures of the GLP and going back and looking for the response. And then private message them when they say, I'd be glad to do it. We have Dr. Dan tonight and the next night until Thursday. And they will have that video that will be available all the time that you can hand out to people who want to know more details. And it's a real short video, it's about 15 minutes. So it's all good. But, and then get people on the Zoom. I'm working on my presentation this afternoon and get that finished. And so I'm just so fired up. And I want everybody to rank up. We want everybody to move up the gold this year. And the next month, everybody's a 3-star. You heard Antoinette, you could get 7 people with power. You're a 3-star. You enroll people with that. And then
Kimberly has the fire horse. Fire horse.
Yeah, throw the. Thank you, Kimberly. I asked Kimberly. She said, "Do you want me to get these bracelets?" I said, "Oh, that'd be great." And then she says, "Oh, they don't have any bracelets." I said, "Well," she says, "What about these?" I said, "Great. Pick them up. I'll pay for them." So those that were at the event, Kimberly brought them, and they're beautiful fire horses. Put the fire horse in front of you every day as a reminder. It's on your windshield. It's in your computer. It's some are using them as earrings. I mean,
on your purse, on your briefcase, everywhere. And everyone will say something like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?"
Yes.
And it is a perfect little extra sparkle for everybody. Good talking point to say, this is the year of the fire horse. This is what we're doing. We are getting skinnier and richer. Want to go?
Everyone got the little fire pin that I handed out. I hope everyone got that.
Yes. Thank you, Miriam. That was great. We're on fire. Creating conversations. Creating conversations. That's all. Oh, what's that? Oh, well, let me tell you. We're the fire horses. We're igniting. And remember, lastly, this is a year. We have really 11 and a half months to take advantage of this once in a lifetime energy shift in the world that happens every 60 years. So, I mean, could you have a better environment? You have the universe shifting with you, and Daniel brings that product out that game changer for the whole industry. I have other industry. I sent it out to other industries, people at other companies. And I said, "Oh, look at our new product." Someone said, "Well, how fast do you lose weight?" They were all excited. And I said, Daniel told me that he lost a couple of pounds in just like a day or two, but in 10 days,
13 pounds.
And then he lost another 10 pounds in 10 days. Now, of course, men lose weight a little faster than women, but but we're all going to be skinny and rich. Okay. Lastly, Elizabeth, you had your hand up.
And I have to say one other thing too after Elizabeth.
Oh, no? Or maybe you didn't have your hand up. Maybe it was Brooke. Brooke?
I just have a quick question. What is the CV for the retail price of the GLP-3?
I don't know.
Whatever you want.
Yeah,
I'll have to look at it. It's on the wall.
I said 150 because it encouraged people to buy a pack rather than buying it retail for me.
She wants to know the CV on the GLP.
So like
25 for
35,
one.
35.
Oh, I saw 25 on my
for the
order.
retail price. The retail price
Yes,
is 85.
retail price.
Wait, it is on, hold on. It is on the back wall.
It's $75.
I didn't see a retail price.
The retail is supposed to be 85, but a lot of people are increasing it.
Yeah, there is Brooke, and that's a good point that you brought up. It is 75 for us, but anyone that's like chiropractors or people, they could charge $100, $150. It's a suggested retail. You can
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. My question, I'm putting together my pack. So I already have like the ambassador wholesale price pack, the wellness weight loss, but I don't have the CV. So just comparing the retail customer price to the wholesale ambassador price.
Brooke, can I suggest, hold on, Brooke, go in your back office and do a dummy order. So you know exactly what it is. So go in the back office and do an order. It'll tell you what CV it is.
That's good.
So put your pack together in the back office and just don't press the button for it to go through, but it'll give you exactly the CV that you need, like that you want, like what it's going to be.
That's a good idea.
It logs into my account, so I don't know how to do it. Oh, you mean just create like a guest account like we're not doing it?
No, you could do it under yourself. Let's take it offline. I'll show you, but
I've got I've got it right
So
now.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Craig.
It's
Right.
$75 a single bottle with 35 PV.
I'm asking for the retail customer price. The
Yeah.
retail
Yeah,
customer
so
price
can I
85. So
It
share
was
this?
85.
like the
85.
Vitalité's retail price is 85 and the CV is 17.
It is
Right.
So is it
17.
17 for the
It is
GLP?
17. I just had a
Okay, that's what
customer buy it.
that's what I, okay, thank you. That's all I needed. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Sorry.
So
Got all
I
the
know we
confusion.
that does,
I know we all sound
Christine,
crazy this morning. It's just, but everything has happened in the last day, and
I
we're
do want to
flying
share
home.
this because this
Yes.
may help. I do have a pharmacist who I've been talking to for a while. She's putting this in her pharmacy, so she's going to get the big pack, but she will be selling it for $125 a bottle. So she's doubling that wholesale cost.
Okay. Yeah.
And she said people will buy it.
Yes.
Yeah. 125 is still a good deal because what did we hear last night? We were talking about people are paying $400 to $900 on their GLPs.
So
And just
the gal I just signed up last night who bought a pack, she said she was paying $800 a month for her synthetic version, and she stopped a couple of months ago. So this is a huge savings for her.
Yeah. Yeah. So for her, she might buy the big pack and say, you know, she spends 1,000, but she's got all those 15 bottles, you know.
There is a product out there that people are selling. It's called Slenderix, and Exceller 8 is 2 bottles, and they're selling it for in Amazon. I mean, it's a comparison with ours. Is $186.
Okay.
I mean,
right. So
it's
if
no
you charge,
GLP is nothing. It's just something that vitamins, I already checked the ingredients, is a no for me. So just to have an idea, I am planning to sell them retail 125, 150.
Thank you, Gladys. Thank you for that.
yeah, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ashley's chiropractor that was there Saturday, she's looking at like 125 also, because you have to remember shipping and taxes, when you pull it all together, also, it's like one set price. But again, I think you have to look at, we're talking about doctors, chiropractors, just know who you are versus who's selling it, where you need to be, like your market, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, because that's so true. That's so true.
Yeah.
Well, this is all exciting. All right, go out and talk to people. Don't be afraid. And it's all rank up to 3-star, 3-star elite, and 4-star, 5-star, and change the world health-wise at the same time. Is this fantastic? I know Sylvia said that her phone's been blowing up for people that were never interested. Is that right?
Yes.
Before?
Yes, it's very exciting. I'm losing my voice, but yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
I have some very exciting things going on right now, so I'm working it today.
Yeah, that's it. Now we don't have time to rest. I haven't even unpacked my suitcase, and I normally come home, unpack my suitcase and it's done. I haven't even unpacked it yet.
Same.
I got to take my dog to the dog groomer. Then I got to come back, unpack, but then I got to do this and I got to do this. We don't have time to rest. You can rest next week.
Sip on our Kinetic Warm with lemon. It fixes your voice.
Right. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
And gives us the energy to not have to take a break. We can just keep going. That's my secret weapon.
Jerry, good for you. All right.
Okay.
Everyone that's on here today that is staying on, I know some had to get off for work. Congratulations to you. You are the fire horses. You are the future. You are going to make a difference in this company. And I want to tell you, I've already talked to Antoinette and Kimberly and Elizabeth stuff. We will do something again, another event for us. Oh, Daniel's going to be out on the road again, coming across the country too. But maybe we will attach something on to those events when Daniel comes out. Then we'll do a day or two of training, get our energy, recruiting. We won't just do one event. We're just going to do to create that massive vision and momentum. So we're working on everything. We're just trying to catch our breath. So Okay,
Before we
everybody
go,
have
I
any?
have a question in the calendar that they gave us. They
Oh,
have
yes.
January the 10th to March 15th, North America Meeting Challenge. What does that mean?
Well, I think that must be, well,
Oh no,
that's what
it's
we talked
coming.
about.
It is coming. It's
Oh,
coming.
okay.
They're going
Okay.
to talk about it soon. It's
Okay.
gonna they want to they're having a contest of you meeting, like having your own events. So
Okay.
they did talk about it there, and it is coming. They just don't have it yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all, the company, everybody's just like, we're
Even
all just,
Haley, the social media director, did not know what was happening Saturday.
yeah,
She didn't even know. The social media director was kept in the dark. So
Yeah.
everybody's running like crazy.
yeah,
I have an advantage because I didn't have to fly home. So or drive home. So that's the only advantage I had. It's why everything's stuck up there. But all of you just got in last night. And so
yeah,
let's go. We're
Yeah.
ready.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll,
George said he didn't know anything, and he was in the office in GLP. He saw it up on Dr. Dan's whiteboard, didn't think much about it, and then Daniel saw him in there and say, "Hey, George, meet me in the conference room right now," because he said he knew nothing either. So super secret.
yeah, it was secret. And I want to say, when I was in Malaysia during the summer, Dr. Dan was talking about the GLP of what the future could be, and that they were, wouldn't it be great if we could find something? And he was doing research then. I didn't get it, but he was already working on it. But as Daniel had said, he finally said, "Can you just put this together in 2 weeks? Can you finally put this?" And he said, "Okay." So I don't think Dr. Dan got any sleep either. I mean, they were, then they sent in for the patent, and they were waiting for the patent, and they wanted to have it all ready for the leadership. And then Daniel said, "Maybe we better fly to Norwegian and find out, knock on the door." But then they got it like the night before, the leadership. That's how it all happened. So it was like the night before, and then they come out, and everybody goes, "What?" We were like, "Oh my God." So it's exciting, exciting. But it's the year of the fire horse, and Daniel's got it too. So we're all on fire, and we're moving it. Okay.
Question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't see anything on the calendar for tonight, but I heard you guys talking about Dr. Dan's going to be on tonight
Yes.
for
Yes.
brand ambassadors. Can you just tell us a little bit? Because I have
Oh.
people asking now, and I got to
Oh.
leave.
Okay. Let me tell you real quick. What Dr. Dan did last night on that 15 minutes, it will be the same recording. It'll be a recording, but they won't know the difference. Are you with me? It will
Okay.
be
Okay.
recorded at the same time, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, tonight, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it would have been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. After Thursday, it won't be there, but then we will be able to get that recording. So
Okay.
they can, but you talk to people like, "Oh my God, this is happening tonight." You don't want to say, "Oh, you can get a recording later on." You
Right.
want to get people on that call tonight. It's like calling,
Okay.
Demont was saying,
Got
she
it.
was getting a lot of her people. See, I had 2 guests last night that said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it, when," and I said, "Oh, good, well, we're going to do it again tonight." And get on. So all the people that you sent out to, I would definitely reach out. Were you able, what did you like best? Were you able to get on? No, I wasn't. Oh, well, good news. We're having another one tonight, and get them back on.
Is it the Spark Global?
It's the same. No, it's
Oh,
the GLP.
it-
It's the same link.
It's not on a
It's a
calendar,
GLP
Donna.
link?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
it's not
on a
text you. I already text you the information. Look on your phone.
It's the same one, and I'll send it out again.
There is a flyer too.
Yeah.
Online on
I
Facebook.
directly texted it to you, Donna.
It's
Okay.
still, but I would try to get, that would be the big goal, is to get a lot of guests again on that tonight. New people, or the people that didn't get on last night, get them on. It's only 15 minutes. And you tell them it's only 15 minutes, but you got to hear about this amazing new product that no one else has in the world. And then,
Got it.
and then get their friends. It'll be
Okay.
it's for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we just did
Yes.
Monday.
And it does have it on here. It says 112 through 115, but I didn't notice that before.
It's okay. We're all, it's
Just
okay, Donna. We're
figuring
all
it out.
enough. We're all, when we're out of control, we're in control. That's the deal here. All right.
You know,
Thank
the
you.
GLP-3 is going to help with that.
Yes.
Brain.
Yes.
Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you, guys. We're so glad to have you. Aren't we so
I
lucky
need a
to have
big
all these
bottle.
amazing people that we've got these doctor scientists on our team, and we have these amazing leaders. The force. Who's going to be a 4-star this year? That's what you have to do. You have to really
Me.
make that commitment. Okay. You're all in. Everybody's got to be all in. Okay. And you get your people rising up as 3 stars, 3-star pros underneath you. That's elevates you to 4-star. And
If
then
you allow me
move.
to share something, the first guy that went to the stage, I don't remember his name, the black guy.
Patrick.
Patrick.
Yes,
Yes.
that guy says something that is stick with me like, I don't want to be a chicken that I'm there. I just want to be the pork that is ON. Like when he
The
was talking
committed
about the
pig.
eggs and the ham, the chicken was in bowl, but the pig or the pork was ON. Like he was really, really committed. That for me, I want to be the pork. Like I'm ON. Let's
Right. We're the pork, the all in. We're the fire horses. We're
Yes.
all in. Not
We're
just
all
when
in.
you
Yeah.
learn to swim, you don't put one foot in the water to see. No, you get all in the water and you
Yeah.
learn to swim. You're either all in or you're just going to be a customer and a nice brand ambassador, which we all love you. But why not go with the herd? We're the herd of fire horses. We're all going together, okay? Nothing replaces momentum. Nothing. Okay, any other? Oh, Kimberly?
Yes, I have one last thing. When I was leaving to go home, and I'm at the airport, and there's a little bar and restaurant right next to my gate. And so we met a corporate chef, and we were talking to him about this. Of course, we talked to everybody. At the airport is one of the best places to meet people. I love it. Anyhow, so I had one of those little bottles that was left on our table. Remember, Christine?
Yes,
And I had it with me, and I was showing him, and I said, here it is. I said, here, let me shake it up really quick. Let me give you a little taste if you'd like. And he said, sure, I want to try it. And so I think one of the things that I think could be so fun, we have our little sample bottles, invite people over for a little bite to eat. Watch Dr. Dan whenever, the recording is up for next week, but right now is really important. But if you have that and then just give everybody a little squirt, then they eat, they are going to eat half as much as soon as they take it 30 minutes before, and they won't be eating. And they're like, oh my God, it works, and then they all put in their order, just like the Kinetic.
You're going to put the chef out of business, Kimberly.
Yeah.
No, I'm so glad you brought that up because I was thinking about that earlier in the morning. I said, take one of those bottles out of the pack and carry it around so they can just go taste it. I think it's delicious. And
he loved it.
Yeah. If someone says to you, I don't like the taste, and say, well, would you rather put a shot in you, inject you with the poisons, or you just want to have a quick drop?
That's why we all need the big pack of 15.
Yeah.
Right.
I would definitely carry that, and everywhere it's in your purse. And then you just, let me just, boom, and they go, oh, but great ideas, Kimberly. You're out to dinner when people are just arriving. Hey, try my new product, 30 minutes before, then they eat half and then they believe it.
Hey. They'll be skinnier before the end of the night.
That is so good. But you can use it also in between. You're feeling like a little craving, maybe. That's when they said you can use it as much as you want. That's what Dr. Dan said. Just take a couple of drops and it kind of curbs your appetite, so you don't go after that cookie or chips or whatever you used to do. Now you might as well just enjoy yourself for the next couple of days till your product comes. Any other? Yeah, pig out, pig out, Gladys didn't hear that. Pig out, because when it comes, we're all in, right? And weigh yourself, take a picture of yourself, start tracking yourself. And then that would be your testimonial. So
Right.
that'll be
Our
fun.
before pictures are all of our pictures from this leadership event.
Yes. Yeah. Now the downside, you might have to get a new wardrobe. So, but you will have made more money, right? And then you'll have
And
enough
we will
money to buy-
save money by buying less food and less snacks and just less of everything with the food. So then we can have more great clothes and shoes.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, go order your products today. Get ready. Try to get, if you can do one, get two, get three. It's an investment in your future. Okay? Okay, love you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Christine.
happy
Thank you, everybody.
Tuesday. All right.
Thank
Good job,
you.
everyone.